modern women are attracted and attract toxic men. Now, this is going to be a psychological dive into why this is. And this isn't telling you guys to start acting toxic, because a lot of these channels will tell you guys to start acting toxic. But why the hell would you want to act toxic? Because you're going to attract a certain type of female. Because the world is a mirror. It's going to mirror back what you put out. So if you want to play this whole toxic game, trust and believe you're going to get what you put out. This is Tarik Talks. Let's get right into it. So why modern women attract toxic men? Now, what do we know about modern women? It's the stuff we see on the internet. And I'm not talking about regular women, okay? I'm talking about these modern ones that have a very strong feminist presence. We know what we're talking about. The OnlyFans chicks and the girls that are on IG half naked, taking selfies every 5 minutes, and the chicks that are constantly flip-flopping men and switching men. The ones that feel entitled to everything and they feel like they don't have to do anything. I'm talking about that. They attract toxic men. Who are the toxic men? Well, these guys are, pretty much guys that have nothing really positive going on with their lives. Hell, they might actually be homeless. They're cheaters. They're guys that really don't view women in a very flattering light, and they don't really care about the chicks that they're with. They'll do grimy stuff. They'll use up the chick. They'll drive her car, all that type of stuff like that. A lot of what a lot of guys aspire to be, which I don't understand, because like I said, if you act like a bum, you act toxic, you're going to attract a chick that's a bum and that's toxic. You're going to attract a chick that's abusing narcotics and abusing all type of stuff and going out every weekend. The type of the modern female, right? She's going out almost every single night. And a lot of you guys, you don't want that, but yet you want to act the same exact way. You think you being toxic, you think you're toxic, and you think that you doing all this stuff, like going out every night and having rotations, and you're doing a whole player thing, and you're lying and you're manipulating chicks. You think by doing that you're gonna get a good quality chick. Well, good luck. Okay, all I'm gonna say is may the force be with you. But this is who these type of chicks are gonna attract. And the psychology behind it is, it's very plain and simple. For one, I just kind of said it. You attract what you are. These type of women they're not going to attract a guy that's of high quality, okay? They're not going to attract the guy that's looking to build a family, that's looking to do something positive, that's looking to build his empire. They're not going to attract that type of guy. Psychologically and just physics, and I'm not even talking about physics like in a scientific type of way. Everything correlates, to be honest with you. It's just the laws of the universe. A guy that's respectable, that doesn't want to deal with all that, that isn't into being a player and partying and being on the scene and manipulating, right? Lying to a chick, telling her she's the only one, and then backdooring and messing around with somebody else and stuff. The universe, that's just not the way the universe works. The universe isn't going to give her that type of man, right? The second reason, psychological reason, is because she herself does not feel worthy deep down inside. And this is gonna be a hard one to swallow. She does not feel like she's worthy of a guy that is doing good stuff, no matter how, that is doing well in life, that does have his head on straight, that isn't out here trying to chase tail and be something that he's not, okay? Or that grew up in a broken home. She's gonna feel like she cannot hang with this guy. Deep down inside, she's gonna feel insecure. The whole time in her head, she's gonna be like, this guy is gonna leave me at any given moment. He's gonna leave me at any given moment, and I'm gonna be left out here stranded because he's gonna find out. He's gonna find out that I'm really not all that I really ain't ish. And I'm not saying this in a malicious way. Okay, I'm not saying this in a malicious way, but this is what she's gonna be thinking deep down inside. Now, I know a lot of chicks are going to deny this. They're gonna be like, oh no, I don't think that. Well, first of all, they might really and truly believe that they're not like that. They might really and truly believe they're not like, they don't think that this guy is too good. But subconsciously, their psychology that's running in the background, their psyche that's running in the background that they're not aware of, it feels that way. It feels like, hey, look, this guy has stuff going on. He's over here and he's doing this business move. He's got this type of savings. He's meeting up with these type of people, and I'm not going to be able to hang with that. And to some extent, yeah, they're right. They're absolutely right, because why would a guy that has a good job, has a decent education, or is educated in something, or has ambitions and goals, and that takes care of himself, doesn't abuse narcotics and stuff like that, and isn't going out every single night. He's not constantly on social media showing off his money and his bling and all that corny stuff. And he's associating, he doesn't associate with losers. He's associating with champions like himself. Why would a guy like that be with a chick that has male friends? Okay? That is constantly seeking attention, that has nothing going on for herself. And guys, like I said in the beginning, a lot of these YouTube channels will tell you to act like one of these guys, one of these toxic guys, right? And what they're not going to tell you is that you're going to attract I'm telling y'all, you are going to attract these type of chicks. Okay? So why would he want a chick that does all that, that's seeking attention, that has low self-esteem, right? That's constantly looking for other men's validation through thirst traps, through just going out here and flirting with everybody. Why does a guy that is determined and has something going on in his life, why would he want to associate with that? Because the way he's looking at it, he's looking at her like a liability. He's not looking at her as an asset. He's not looking at her as somebody that can build with him. He's looking at her like she would actually be very detrimental. She's going to harm what he's trying to do. She might possibly destroy what he's trying to do. Because if she has low self-esteem, if she doesn't have nothing going on, right? And then when you're toxic, when you act toxic, you're going to attract a lot of chicks that have nothing going on in their lives. All they do is sit around and thirst trap guys, the modern female stuff. And these chicks, because of the simps that they attract, because of these toxic simps that they attract, they're going to feel like they don't have to do anything. The typical chick out here, the 304s, and I'm not going to say all, because there's some beautiful young ladies out here. I'm talking about these type of chicks that think a man should wine and dine them and pay for my nails and stuff. And this chick is living with two roommates damn near on an air mattress, right? That's what you're gonna attract. But A guy that has something going on is not going to stick around for that. And psychologically, she knows, she knows that this guy isn't going to stick around for long, because if you going up, then naturally the people that aren't coming up with you, they're going to get left behind. It's just physics, it's just the laws of the universe. It's the laws of the universe. It's just how things are. When you are excelling, it's just like a race, right? It's just like a race. It's like running a 100-meter sprint. Someone is going to get left behind. The person that's going fast is going to leave all those people behind. That's just the way it works, right? And then last is, she finds him boring. He's not going to be into the same type of activities. He's not going to be into going out on a scene and crowded clubs and parties and spending money on her and, spending thousands on trying to look rich, spending thousands on sections. Guys, these clubs, I don't even go to clubs no more. Their sections are like $1,000. Crazy, ridiculous. So she's gonna find him boring. She's gonna oh, you boring. You don't do any narcotics. You don't smoke. You don't drink. You boring. So that's why these modern type of chicks attract toxic men. That's the psychology. It's kind of common sense. Anyway, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoy the video. Peace.